How are we
What's
doing?
up, Ben? What's up, Josh?
Nice
What's
to
up,
have
everyone in
you
the
on.
chat?
Good to see you, mate.
doing,
Good to
Dave?
see you. Look, 1-0
Sure.
against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
What was your take on the performance today? What was your thoughts, first of all?
Well, first of all, I think Bournemouth were absolutely excellent.
Yeah, that's also
Yeah,
true. We didn't give them
yeah.
their credit.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right. They
true.
were excellent today.
In all honesty, I didn't hear most of your post-match thing, but Bournemouth had our number. They were fantastic today. We looked very, very lethargic. We looked like we had a hangover from all that drinking after winning the Europa League. It looks like the hangover finally came. We looked so lethargic, so leggy. We just didn't have any idea what to do today. I'm actually quite shocked by the level of performance, but
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from Bournemouth. I think they were outstanding today. It could have been a lot more.
Yeah.
What do you think was the cause of it for you today, Brian?
There's so many. I mean, I think Porro was given a horrid time by Semenyo in the fullback in the first half. Porro needed help, and he was just caught out time after time after time. Midfield, do you know what it is? This game would have been perfect for Simmons, wouldn't it? We know he couldn't play for obvious reasons, but like you were saying just now, Sarr can't be the answer to every single performance in a number 10, especially when we needed a bit of guile, a bit of craft, a bit of magic. There was just absolutely no options. And Kudus, whenever we could get the ball to him today, I think his passing was completely off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got past his man a few times, but sometimes he was trying to take a man on when he had a pass on. And then some of his passing, but I don't want to just single out him individually. I think the only players I think did semi-decent today to well will be obviously Vicario in goal. I think Van der Ven was solid in defence. And I thought Val made an impact when he came off the bench.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
Yeah, and
Very much.
what role does Frank play in today's performance? Because
Yeah, defend your man, Frank.
Yeah, come on,
Brian.
you're
listen.
Frankish, Brian.
Listen, mate. One thing I have learned, Sim, this shirt you've given me, I wore it today. It's not lucky like the grey top. I wore it for the Bayern Munich game.
It needs
And I bought
some
it
more
for this
stains,
game.
Brian. It needs some more stains. That's the
It needs
problem.
more stains off the fact that you're in the studio, not Ben. You've got the record. So these are the no. Listen, Frank got it wrong today. Everyone will know I'm his biggest defender, and I love him. He's going to make mistakes, and today he got it wrong. I thought he was going to make a few changes at half time. He didn't, but he made it pretty soon after, didn't he?
Yeah.
They just didn't have, apart from Bergvall, they didn't really make an impact. They really didn't. And like you said, it's a learning curve. We were never going to go undefeated or invincible, and defeats are going to come. It's just the manner of this one. This team was good enough to just knock Manchester City off the park and play with a lot of passion, pride, desire. And it looks like they've rolled into this game thinking it's just Bournemouth. We could beat them. We're on our patch. You can't do that in the Premier League.
Yeah. Now, I was saying before the game, it's these kind of games where not like the midfield is going to get unstuck in these games because when you play City, they leave all the space for you. You don't need to create it yourself. But when you're playing these tough, middle of the road teams who are, smart and they're good tactically, good managers, good quality, those are the games where it's not going to be enough just to have workhorses in there. You're going to need a bit of quality as well. And I think looking at that midfield, we just didn't have the answers for them, did we?
We didn't. I'll tell you what, honestly, and I don't want to make this about him. Johnson on the left wing today, honestly, he was so poor.
Yeah.
Even with the passes when Spence was overlapping, they were overweighted.
Yeah.
Even when he is an incredible poacher. He is incredible at the back post. He's one of the best in the Premier League at arriving late and being able to bash that goal in. But his overall game, I would have rather seen Odegaard come on. Well, he did come on, didn't he, in the side. I don't know what Odegaard has to do to try and get a game there, because apart from the goals, which, let's face it, Johnson scored 2 in 2.
Yeah.
He was anonymous today.
Yeah.
His crossing, his passing. Go on, sorry, Josh.
No, I was just going to say he can't start the next game for me.
Who's this? Johnson.
He can't. I honestly, who have we got after the international break?
West Ham.
West Ham.
Away.
Yeah, Johnson can't start that game for me at all.
Well, I think we're going to get a left winger in, guys, aren't we? I think we need
I'm
a
not
bit
so
off
sure.
and it's just coming all the way down.
I wouldn't bet on it.
I would have bet on us getting a left winger.
Well, let's hope we do. Let's hope we do. I hope so. I mean, also, Solanke.
Oh,
We need a striker.
You're starting your ITK arc, aren't you, Brian?
No, I'm not starting, mate. I heard about him being 2-3 months.
From who?
I heard
No,
about
I
him
haven't
being
heard that from anyone.
I just saw
mate,
the
listen.
tweet from you.
Frank's come out and said he'll be back after the international break.
Yeah.
What I will say is, we
doesn't
heard that about Kulu.
He also didn't say how long after the international break he'll be back.
Exactly. Exactly.
God.
Exactly. So we'll see how long it is.
Technically, 3 months' time is after the international break.
Today is a good today is a good example of why we need Solanke as well, because he's much better at making the ball stick. I know that Richie has been good in the past few games, and Richie's a better goal scorer, but games where we need to get up the pitch like today, we need Solanke.
Josh, I think it's also why we need a third striker. Because if one of them do get injured, let's face it, Solanke and Richie tend to do it.
Yeah.
Then we're screwed. Can you imagine if they were both injured right now?
It would be Tell, wouldn't it?
I mean, I'll tell you one thing. The volley Tell had, that was incredible technique. That was an incredible piece of tech. I mean, if that had just nestled in the back of the net, that would have been exquisite. But obviously, it just cold wide. But we need a striker, don't we?
Yeah, and I don't think we're going to get one. I don't think.
Oh, we can only hope, boys. We can only hope.
Frank has said again on Solanke, he's just said in his press conference he hopes to have him back after the international break.
Yeah, when?
Yeah, exactly. I hope
he said he's
game.
not looking for another striker. That's what he said. He said he's not looking for another striker.
There we go. There we go. We'll see.
But what does today show you about how much more we need in the window for you, Brian? Or was today not indicative of needing transfers and more of something else?
I think it's a bit of both. I think both. You look at it today. Like we said, we've discussed left winger. Obviously, that is a massive need. We could talk about lack of creativity, but that's been solved with Xavi Simons, and obviously he will be able to make his impact as of 2 weeks' time. I do think we need a left winger. I do think we need I would still try and get a striker. Obviously, Frank has said no, so that's the end of that. And I think Akanji to offer some cover on that right back as well. So he keeps Spence on the left back, but Destiny's back as well today, hasn't he? So that's a positive. We just need more time with Frank. It's 3 games. Yes, we've had our first defeat, and then we just pick ourselves dust off. What's he been here for? 2 months on the training pitch. 2 months. And we've played some fantastic football in the previous 2 games. 3 if you want to include Paris Saint-Germain. And today, a very well-drilled and a very, very good Bournemouth beat us. And there's no shame in that. They were brilliant today.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. So what would your feeling be if our business is done after Simons?
Well, if our business was done now,
Yeah.
I'd be happy with what we got, but I think we would again been left short.
Okay.
If someone said to me at the beginning of the window, Sim, we'd have the 3 first-team starters like Kudus, Paulinho, and Simmons, I would have said, yeah, okay, whatever, you're talking nonsense. But we have got them.
Yeah.
So we have brought in 3 big-time players ready for the first team, which is unlike any other time we do. But we still, just because we've done it once doesn't mean you just stop. We need better quality, especially now. You've got to remember, once we come back from international break, Champions League is here.
Would you say Frank's been backed? Has Frank been backed, if that's the case?
Has he been backed? I think he has. Listen, you can't deny he's been backed with 3 very, very good players. You can't. I can't deny that. There's no way I'm going to say that, but I think he could do with 1 or 2 more. 1 minimum. But Ange Postecoglou and other managers have had a lot of money thrown at them, and they bought a load of quantity. Frank hasn't spent that kind of money, but he's got the quality.
Yeah.
And I've always said I want quality over quantity, so I've got to go with it and say, yeah, he probably has been backed.
All right, Brian. Appreciate you calling in, mate. Nice to see you.
See you soon, boys.
Enjoy the rest of your day at the Scotland Yard. I'll see you in a bit.
I will do.
Care,
I
mate.
will do. Take care, everyone in the